Is Sonia Gandhi back to stitch a larger alliance for the Congress party or not? In the run-up to the Lok Sabha polls of 2024, it's a time to put up a united front. Bengaluru is hosting a mega two-day opposition meet starting today with a special dinner hosted for all. This is the second opposition meet. In this opposition meet, Sonia Gandhi has decided to be there, a woman who had retired long time ago, who felt that, her return to the Congress party is not correct. She gave way to Rahul Gandhi, and then Rahul Gandhi put in his papers, and then she came back again, and now at the helm of command is Mallikarjun Kharge Pankaj. And Sonia had taken a backseat, but now Sonia Gandhi seems to be coming out. Her message to the Manipuri community, Sonia Gandhi meeting Bihari labourers, Sonia Gandhi, labourers from Haryana, and Sonia Gandhi now landing up in Bengaluru. It just goes on to show that somehow Congress needs Sonia Gandhi for Congress to connect with outsiders. So this is not the first time the glue of Sonia has been used. The Gandhi family might not be the glue to keep the Congresses in the Congress system, but they might be the glue to get the other people to be part of the larger Congress family. Let me play out those visuals. My PCR editor, Satish, please play the visuals of this Sonia. Of Sonia in 2004. I'm going to play out that old visual and these are the pictures of 2004. Amar Singh, Karnanidhi, Harkarshan Singh Surjeet, Jyoti Basu. Behind you can see Praful Patel. जो सामने जितने नेता खड़े हैं उसमें से 4 आज नहीं है, केवल सोनिया गांधी हैं.
बिल्कुल, this speaks a lot.
And this speaks volume. This is how, people say she crossed the road from Tenjan Path, walked across to whom? Ram Vilas Paswan. Said hello.
Wow.
Invited Ram Vilas Paswan. Went to Harkishan Surjeet's residence and stitched.
Wow.
And what did she do? She stitched UPA. और आज इतने साल बाद, after 2004, 2003, 20 years, and the Congress now goes back to Sonia. And these are the visuals of Sonia Gandhi with the labourers from Haryana, and these labourers, they were actually part of a program where Rahul Gandhi was there.
Yes, absolutely. He was.
So it's not as they were randomly picked. They were already part of Rahul Gandhi's program, and they came back. And I'm using these visuals. To tell you that something is happening in the Congress party. Sonia might not be the active politician that she used to be. Sonia might not be coming back to hardcore electoral politics. पर सोनिया गांधी की जरूरत एक यूपीए को स्टिच करने के लिए आज महसूस हो रही है. Straight away I'll go to Mr. Arun first. It's an important day, and I've got the draft agenda for the meeting of the opposition parties. And this draft agenda, I've been, the first point is to set up a subcommittee for drafting the common minimum program and a communication points for the alliance for 2024 general election. So common minimum program makes a comeback, which was Sonia's side. But more than Sonia, this team was managed by Jairam Ramesh and Salman Khurshid in 2003. And I think it was 117 South Avenue or 109 South Avenue. It was some part of the corner house of the South Avenue where both Salman and Jairam used to work together with a sort of a unreliable data points. But then those were the days when you didn't have 4G or 5G. Those Gs were missing. So, Arun, in what avatar we are witnessing return of Sonia, and what does it tell her about her importance as a political actor within the larger rubric of opposition politics?
I think it's basically the respect that these opposition leaders have been having for Mrs. Sonia Gandhi over the years, over the decades. You showed the 2 clippings which are important, one of 2003-4 and one current one, the Haryana team which visited her. I think these 2 amply showed that, one, the leaders want her perhaps to be back, and number 2, even the people, even if it is a staged one, the people also would like to have her in their midst. I think these 2 are, an important denominator in this whole development over the last few weeks and a couple of months, where the opposition leaders are trying to unite and show a united face to the BJP. As far as the leaders are concerned, I think most of these leaders, unlike, say, to Rahul Gandhi, they have that respect for his mother, and it has shown often. You take people like the leaders like Mamata Banerjee, Sharad Pawar, or uh, other leaders, uh, Nitish Kumar. These kind of leaders, of course, Stalin and others, of course, they are very strong supporters of Congress, and they have their alliance in different states. So I think this goes to go to show that Sonia Gandhi in their midst would be a far better option than she not being there. And this also shows that she's much improved health-wise, and she can take a little more active part, in the opposition arena to ensure that everybody comes together and, more importantly, stay united until their goal is achieved. I think we might be going to see more of Sonia Gandhi taking a little more active part in the opposition unity ways, which had been lacking over the last few years. I think this is an important step, in the move towards a stronger solidarity among the opposition parties. Karthikeya.
Okay, solidarity. Pankaj, do you feel that Sonia is there because Rahul Gandhi has not been able to, I would say, create that synergy with the other leaders? Maybe I would say it's Rahul Gandhi's failing, but he has not been able to build that sort of a camaraderie. Maybe with Stalin he enjoys that, but he has been unable to break that ice with other leaders. And ultimately, कहते हैं ना कि सोनिया को कोई मना नहीं कर सकता. Everyone is taking so much from Sonia. It's very difficult to say no to her unless and until you want to say no to her.
Definitely. See, that could be one of the factors. But yes, as you said, Rahul's failing, it can't be termed as like that. But Sonia knows the recipe. 2004 is the biggest example that all the political parties would be taking into consideration. And she is one glue that, when introduced at an opportune time, has worked and will rather work in favor. That's what the Congress and other parties would think. Talking about Sonia Gandhi, her return, we are discussing here on To The Point, Karthikeya. I think this is one, जैसे कहते हैं ना, ब्रह्मास्त्र का इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है. Sonia Gandhi's style of politics is more about keeping the flock together, be it the masses.
These photographs are very important. These photographs are very important. इसमें बहुत सारे नेहरू गांधी नहीं हैं. Entire pantheon of the opposition leadership is there. इस मामले में भी डोंट यू फील ब्रिजेश डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन तो हुआ है. ये मैंने उदयपुर से देखना शुरू किया था. व्हेन आई लैंडेड देयर एंड सडनली आई सॉ मिसेस नायडू, I saw Subhash Chandra Bose, something which I didn't find in 2005 plenary which I had attended in Hyderabad, or number of other plenaries, Mahadiveshans which I. But suddenly when I was there in Udaipur, I could find everyone who I read in history as moderates, and Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Gokhale, everyone was there.
Well, I think, political parties do adapt strategies which suit them, whenever they are at play. I think when everything was going for Congress party, they didn't feel the need to diversify or democratize the situation to a level where, say, a Bal Gangadhar Tilak or other, great freedom fighters or, other party leaders would find a place in the banners. Now the situation is completely changed. I think you are seeing the weakest Congress possible in the last, I think, from 1947 onwards. And this is the reason why, the situation has changed, and so has the democratization of the party. I completely agree with B.S. Varun, when he says that I think perhaps the most important video which has come out is Mrs. Gandhi dancing along with those laborers. And today Mrs. Gandhi being there and receiving bouquets and flowers from these those dignitaries. See, the reason why this is important news, or the reason why this is good news if I'm a Congress guy, is because Sonia Gandhi commands a trust which Rahul Gandhi does not. And she has proven her mettle not once but several times. She has proven the fact that she may be allergic to entry into politics, but the fact is that she has taken to politics like a duck to water. And very rarely she has put a step wrong. Her bad health, declining political fortunes, all of that has put her at the back foot, relegated her to the backside. But now with her coming to the front, I think this is the best news Congress can have for a long time, because opposition parties, towering opposition leaders, they all respect Mrs. Sonia Gandhi for the simple reason that she has ensured that they staged a coalition which ran its course from 2000, 4 till 14, and also she has proven herself. So she has a proven track record, which political parties are more comfortable trusting rather than Rahul Gandhi or any other leader in the Congress party.
Before I start playing out the bites of Akhilesh Yadav and Jairam Ramesh, Sonia Gandhi did unprecedented thing in 2000, and that was Sonia Gandhi convinced the Congress party कि भाई बिना हाथ मिलाए आगे नहीं बढ़ा जा सकता है. कांग्रेस पार्टी हैज बीन रिडिक्यूल्ड इन पास्ट कि चुनाव नहीं जीत सकते, ये नहीं कर सकते. मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे हैज डन अ फैबुलस जॉब. मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे हैज वन Karnataka and Himachal Pradesh for the Congress party. That is why under pressure Gandhi's had to take a back seat. But सोनिया की जरूरत वहां पड़ रही है जहां पुराने रिश्ते हैं. कहने का मतलब है जब सोनिया के सामने लालू प्रसाद यादव, हेमंत सोरेन बैठे हैं या उनके सामने अखिलेश यादव बैठे हैं, तो दे ऑल नीड टू फैक्टर इन व्हाट वाज सोनिया's relationship with मुलायम सिंह यादव. तेजस्वी यादव will need to factor in what was Sonia's relationship with Lalu Prasad Yadav. Hemant Soren will factor in कि Shibu Soren को मंत्री in UPA 1 Sonia inducted. So all these things will have to be factored in. जिसे हिंदी में कहते हैं ना कि आँख की शर्म कई बार पॉलिटिक्स पे काम कर जाती है. It is not that their fight against BJP is going to be tough, but we will talk about what Sonia brings to the table, because Sonia in last 8 years has also failed as a politician. Sonia Gandhi could not protect her constituency Amethi. Rahul Gandhi lost it. Sonia Gandhi has presided over the worst phase of the Congress party, but she is not quitting. That is the most important part. The woman has not quit. Arun, tell me, एक तो है सोनिया का आना, that is the optics, but will she be able to persuade everyone for what was done the only time in 1977, one combined candidate against the ruling disposition, Janata Party versus Congress? Do you think that can happen? Can Sonia bring that? Can she forge that consensus? Because that's the proof of pudding.
Perhaps she's the best person placed there, to ensure what you have just said. But then it's going to be a long road. It's not an easy task, because there are contrasting personalities, which with different demands. People like Mamata Banerjee, I think they would be difficult to be satisfied. The overwhelming victory of the Trinamool Congress in the Panchayat polls, which was just held, I think has made things maybe a little more tricky, because that has strengthened her case, and she's the one who had been saying that Congress should not head the opposition group. I think there lies some of the ticklish issues that Mrs. Gandhi, as well as other leaders, who could be asked to come united and talk to people like Mamata Banerjee and even others who might have some reservation about Congress, although they must have to agree that it is only the Congress party which has sort of ground level party workers in each and every state, each and every union territory in India. They have to accept that. That is one of the main things that that has to be made clear to these leaders. People like just showed Arvind Kejriwal. Arvind Kejriwal and Mamata Banerjee could be the sticky points in this very issue of opposition leader who can be called upon to take on the BJP as the single face of the united opposition party.
पंकज, ऑपोजिशन में लोग आ गए हैं. आई डोंट वांट टू से कि दिल मिलेंगे, हाथ मिलेंगे, सर मिलेगा, हम साथ हैं, अब साथ आ गए हैं. कैन यू जस्ट टेल मी व्हिच आर द थ्री बिगेस्ट चैलेंजेस? Let's be honest about it.
Right.
What are the three biggest challenges for this? And Brijesh, the question for you, this is very surprising. In Andhra Pradesh, all major political parties are neither going to NDA nor they are going to this opposition-led meeting. ये food for thought आपका है. पहले पंकज आप. I am giving time to Brijesh to mal कि ये क्या हुआ आंध्र प्रदेश में.
All right, three sticky points, or three challenges that this party needs to tackle is, first of all, I would say, which has been pointed out again, is that who would be the prime ministerial candidate. This comes on the back of the political squabbles that are most likely to happen when it comes, to in any eventuality, if this coalition works and wins the election to a greater extent, if we say so. And that's why Sonia Gandhi has been brought in also. The third aspect is to find faults within the BJP which actually could bring this whole humongous government down, because the kind of support base that BJP enjoys as of now, it's not easy to dent that. Usme सेंध मारना बहुत मुश्किल है अभी. So on which front will the Congress or the opposition parties corner the BJP is something that needs to be found. So these three aspects, I believe, Kartikeya, are something. But yes, once again, I would come back to Sonia Gandhi and her role. The way she has engineered the support base, she has shown the communion with the masses. Priyanka Gandhi too, also choosing her style of politics. I think at this crucial juncture, Congress is putting the best foot forward, because if not this time around, I think then the bus would be gone.
Okay. Brijesh.
Well, Kartikeya, right now, YSRCP may not have shown inclination to either BJP or with the Congress party, because he feels that, in the state of Andhra Pradesh, he's a bigger player. And, most of these regional parties are also, it's not like, their support is cast in stone. A lot changes, once the real figure comes out post counting of ballots in 2024. And, therein, depending on which side is influential or how many seats you have won, parties like YSRCP and others will try to hitch their wagon to the rising political conglomeration, be it NDA or UPA, depending on the situation. I'll give you an example. Case in point is BRS. BRS was as anti-Modi as possible, not receiving him at the airport. All kind of, statements were made against BJP and top party leaders, especially Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The day result of Karnataka came out, the entire dynamics changed. The BJP, the BRS realized that they had nothing to fear from the BJP, but if Congress gets back to its original strength, they might lose power in the only state where they have power, which is Telangana. And this is the reason why all of a sudden they have grown close to the Prime Minister, to the BJP-led NDA dispensation, than Congress party. And these are the ever-changing dynamics as far as regional parties are concerned, because other than being part of the power matrix which is there in Delhi, the bigger challenge for them is to ensure that they don't only survive in their only one or two states where they're part of, but to ensure that they have an emphatic numbers to back their assertion. And that is where the entire game lies.